actually afternoon, but it's about to rain. And I thought it would be a lot cooler than this, so I'm switching. All right. Daily spiritual practices that are underrated that you should do. Okay, figure out what works for you. Okay, I wrote a list, but they're easy. This one is like the foundation that you should definitely work on. The breath. The power of your breath. Breathing. Breathing literally affects your entire body and your entire system. Okay, without the breath, where are you? So breathing. Take a deep breath. It's okay to breathe. It's okay to be loud. It's okay. It's definitely okay. So breathe. Of course, there's the Wim Hof method, there's the box breathing, there's all types of breath techniques. I've talked about this on my channel before, but breathing is very important. And it's very important for your spiritual practice. If you are consciously aware of your breathing. How to relax your nervous system. When you take a deep breath like that, it actually presses up against the vagus nerve, and the vagus nerve connects to all the other nerves, and that's how you can actually trick your nervous system into relaxing and getting into like a receiving mode. Just a pro tip there for you. So the more you do that, obviously don't overdo it. Your nervous system, don't hype it up, okay? But actually, you can feel it. Feel your body relaxing, right? That's how you trick your nervous system. I mean, it's not really tricking. Your nervous system actually does relax, but that's a very quick technique. For me, it puts me into like the receiving mode. And I also have the intention of like whenever I'm relaxed, I receive. Like I receive all the time, but that's just something that I've programmed, right? Because sometimes I have to force myself to relax. And then I tell myself it's okay to relax. I receive when I relax, right? Because I like doing things, and then I have to like tell myself stop doing shit. So, very interesting bug just came in here. Now I can't see it. I don't even know where it came from because my windows have screens on them. That's weird. Maybe I didn't shut the... No, that's shut. I thought maybe I left the front door open. The screen door. But anyways, breathing. You can try different breathing techniques, the Wim Hof and all of that. Do what works for you, but literally taking a deep breath a few times and allowing you'll feel your nervous system, you'll feel the relaxing effect, okay? So the next one is breathing and focusing on your heart. Put your hand over your heart. You can do that, or you can do, your solar plexus. Okay. because that's what your power energy center is. All of them are powerful, so I really don't care for that word. But that, like people say in their solar plexus chakra, because all of them are very powerful, right? And just in their own unique ways. Breathing. Slow. Deeply. Intentionally. But you can focus on your heart, right? The more you focus your energy, the more you're sending energy, right, to your heart. You can have the intention of opening your heart chakra. You can have the intention of strengthening your psychic abilities. You can have the intention of speaking to your higher self. You can have the intention of speaking to your angels, right? Don't force it. Don't force it. Breathe. Just breathe with it. And that literally takes a minute. That literally takes a minute. With an intention, I would say do it for about 10 minutes, but that's kind of like meditation. But you can literally relax your nervous system within seconds. So that's another one you can do every single day, throughout the day. So the third one would be your thoughts. What are you thinking day in from day out? Do they actually help you? Do you know what your thoughts are day in and day out? Or do you think so fast you don't even know that one just flew by? In this society, people are so distracted that they don't sit with themselves. They don't know what they're thinking day in and day out. They're not present. They don't observe their own thoughts, right? Everyone believes in manifestation, right? But they don't pull themselves back from reality and actually just go within and observe their own chaos in their mind, right? Their own sensations in their body. So pull back. That's kind of my next point too. What number are we on? 4? Fourth would be detachment from anything external of you, okay? Detachment from outcomes, detachment from people. Not like, fuck off, get out of my life type of detachment, right? But knowing that no one serves you. You are the center of your world. You are. And that's perfectly fine. And other people are the center of their own world. And that is perfectly fine. No one is here to serve you. No one is here to bend the knee to you. Oh, that person didn't do what you want? Who the fuck are you to tell them what to do? Unless, of course, you have children, but you are guiding them to be, I don't want to say functioning members of society, but you are guiding them to have a good life. You are teaching them. Your job is not to control them. Your job is not to force being a doctor on them, right? I know in some cultures that's the thing. Your job is not to be disappointed when they don't do something for you. They're not taking care of you, you know? Like, they have their own life. Your job is just to guide them and teach them so they can have a good life. And You see this with partnerships all the time, relationships all the time, and even partnerships and friendships. Oh, they didn't do what I wanted them to do. Oh, they're toxic. I really don't throw the word toxic around. But it's a fucking blanket statement now. I definitely had to look at the clouds because they're getting darker. And tornadoes like to randomly appear. Yes. Detachment. Having no expectations. Do your best moment to moment regardless of outcome, and you are evolving at your highest capacity. That's a quote from R.J. Spina. Do your best moment to moment. You expecting something? What if God has something better for you? Do your work with delight. Do your work because you fucking want to do it. Expect nothing in return. It's not even really about expecting nothing in return. It's actually about having a strong sense of self that nothing outside of you can ever touch you. That's why thoughts and detachment go hand in hand, because you're putting a circumstance on a pedestal. You're sending more energy to a shitty thought and a shitty circumstance than you are putting more energy into your heart, right? You're putting more energy into another human rather than yourself. Rather than fixing yourself. I mean, you're not broken, but instead of unlearning all these unbalanced behaviors, because they're not bad, you acquired them for a reason. You just need the lesson of balancing your energy. And that's what spiritual practice and techniques are for. Balancing your energy. Being as clear energetically as possible. Drinking water helps, right? Drinking a lot of water helps. Not eating a shit ton of food definitely helps. Watching what you eat, because food does take some energy, but having light meals does help. So, working on detachment to the extent that nothing outside of you bothers you. No one disappoints you because you don't expect anything from anyone. You understand human behavior. You understand hermetic principles. You understand the way the universe is. You understand the way God created everything. You understand, and you give grace to yourself, first and foremost. Be vulnerable with yourself. Love yourself. But you also give grace to other people. And you can be understanding. Right? I'm not saying let someone walk all over you. You can stand your ground. I do. Which people really don't come at me like that. But if someone says something to me off the wall that I don't like, I'm like, you need to reevaluate what you just said. I'll let you have a moment. I sure as shit do. You need to evaluate, right? And then I evaluate why did this happen type shit. But sometimes you have to treat your reality, because it is a projection of yourself, right? So when you say no to reality, like, no, I don't accept that, reality fucking changes. But that also looks like you telling someone no. I don't like that. Change your behavior. Or don't be around me. For, however, it depends on the extreme, right? I don't just banish people from my life. I'm just like, nope, you need time to think about that. You need time to think about what you just said. And people literally change around me. Like, I address it, they change. I don't have to banish people from my life. I don't have to say, oh, you're toxic because you said that. So, but that's a reality creation, manifestation. That's more on that. But everything is spiritual, right? So you saying no to a person, or to not talk to you a certain way, like it didn't affect me, right? But you're sure as shit not gonna talk to me like that. Don't be disrespectful. Yeah. Yes. I don't even remember. I had to correct somebody on that shit. I don't know, a few weeks ago. It was on a phone call, actually. I'm like, no. You need to think about that. I don't even remember what it was about. But, anyways, they changed their behavior. And that's not me placing conditions on their life, right? Like, that wasn't me being upset because they didn't do what I wanted them to do. That was me telling them, like, hey, if you still want to be around me, don't be fucking disrespectful. Because I'm not the person you fucking disrespect. I'm definitely not. And for your own benefit, you don't talk to me like that, right? So, address it. That's, like, you can literally play with your reality. Play with your reality as if everyone and everything is just a projection of you. Okay? Play with it. Play with it. Yes. It just depends on what works for you. Because a lot of people don't see that their reality is a projection of them. Right? So, whenever I stand up for myself, it's like I'm standing up against myself. You know? The projection of me. Like, this is me. This is me. I'm standing up to me. Okay? But this is also me in another human form. Okay? If that clarifies things a little bit. Like, I'm not rude and disrespectful to my fucking self. I'm just like, hey, you need to fucking watch that shit. I obviously said it nicer than that, but... And then me changed behavior. Because I didn't accept that in my reality. It's the same... Yeah. And a lot of people are like, hey, other person, Yeah, I don't like that. You're toxic. Bye. And then the person leaves. And then this person over here is the same fucking thing as this person over here, right? But they didn't address it over here, so they just moved on to this one. This one, doing the same shit. And they're like, nope, you're toxic. Rejected. So instead of addressing it, they just bounce from one person to another. Friendships, partnerships, relationships, you know? Address that shit. But don't fucking be disrespectful about it. It's you in another form. You can also, because if that's too hard for you to comprehend, picture angel wings on yourself, picture angel wings on the other person, and say spirit to spirit, and have a conversation like that. And that's something you can do every day. You can literally resolve problems like that, just talking spirit to spirit. So, yes, there's a lot of ways you can practice detachment. Yes, I have a whole video on it. Of how, like, you never know. This is why people, a lot of people mess up their actual manifestations, is because they're like, oh, I can only make money through my job. Oh, I can only make money through this avenue. But money comes in so many different forms. So how do you know which avenue God wants to take to give you what you want? Not just money, but anything that you want. You limit the limitless, but if you remain open and detached to the outcome, to how it's going to be, how it's going to show up, you'll receive it. Detachment from your own thoughts, like deciphering what is for you, implementing affirmations that are actually for you instead of being focused on the shit that you don't want. Focus on what you do want. Send more energy to the shit that you want, and stop sending energy to the shit that you don't want. Even the thoughts. Especially the thoughts, right? Especially the thoughts. Being detached, not a zombie. Play with your world, but let nothing outside of you actually get to you. When this person was being disrespectful, I didn't take it to heart. I wasn't taking that shit to heart. I wasn't like, you hurt my feelings. No. This person had no power over me. This person, like, nobody has any power over me except God. Right? I'm trying to fix my fan that I just broke. And I actually really like this one. It's very unique. But I don't think my other one's over here either. But allow nothing to get to you. That's not putting up walls and barriers, right? I'm not saying that. Love freely. But no one's opinion should actually sway you. You should have such a strong sense of self, of who you are, and have so much love for who you are that nothing outside of you can damper your energy. You don't allow anything outside of you to damper your energy. You are powerful. You decide. You decide what you do and don't allow. You decide that nothing outside of you No weapon what is that? No weapon formed against me shall prosper? What is that? I think that's the scripture, isn't that? That just came to my mind. If you made it this far, drop that below. I'll have to look that up. I gotta write that down. Isn't that a scripture? That just came to my mind. That was an actual like download. It just, yes. So nothing else outside of you can hurt you. You are allowing yourself to be hurt. You can love freely and love people for who they are and love people regardless if they're toxic or not. You understand that it has a purpose, right? And if you can't handle it, then don't be around it. I can handle toxic people, what society deems toxic, right? Because this is a whole nother fucking perception. I can handle that shit because it doesn't bother me. It's not toxic to me. It's not toxic to me. And I like this comparison, right? When Jesus was healing people, when Jesus was hanging out with people and healing people and doing everything that he did he just hang out where it's safe? Did he just hang out with people that believed in God, that people that had their shit together, right? Did he walk around and be like, oh, hey, you're toxic, stay away from me, right? Jesus could fucking handle it. Jesus healed people. Majority of sicknesses are in the mind, not the actual body. So just sit with that for a second. And I actually had a download yesterday that was wounds of the body are nothing compared to the wounds of the mind. The wounds of the mind is what really causes the wounds in the body. To an extent, right? But yes, majority of the time. So, detachment. There's a very healthy and unhealthy way to detach, right? Obviously, calling people toxic and telling them to fuck off is not a healthy way to practice detachment. Like I showed you with the fan. Shit's just the same shit is gonna keep popping up. Everywhere you go, there you are. There you are, okay? So, that's why I said play with your reality. You have so much attachment to a person, right? That you can't stand up to them. You can't stand up to yourself. You can't stand up to this person. Like, who have you put on a pedestal? Who are you afraid of? Like, what circumstance? Like, you're putting something above you. And you shouldn't. You shouldn't put them below you either. You shouldn't put a circumstance, but yes, practice detachment. Nothing can actually harm you. Ow! I'm still trying to fix this fan. I don't know why it came undone. I don't know, but it's very pretty. And I'm gonna see if my brother can fix it, because I poked it back in. Anyways, let me stop playing with this. Okay. The next one is visualizing. Daydream. Trust the daydream, okay? Visualize as if you stepped into another fucking world. Okay? Like, you can visualize stairs, like you're stepping into this world, and now you're experiencing that, right? You experience the event in this other world, that you went there with your consciousness, okay? I have a video on how to use your imagination, like how to actually use your imagination, right? And I talk about how I see the future. Whenever I see the future, it's like I'm actually there, okay? It's like I stepped into that world, okay? So do the same thing. You step into that world. And when the images fall, right? When the images dissipate, don't step back into this world, right? Just see it as it already happened, right? You can even visualize getting in the car. Visualize like waking up a few hours after like the event or whatever. But I do have a video on imagination, visualization, right? But make your imagination work for you, not against you. Your nervous system, your body has to feel like it has already had the experience. That's why I say go into that world. Experience it as if you are in that world. And don't step back into this one. Don't be like, oh, I have to draw it to me. You don't have to do anything. You just have to, the only thing that you have to do is feel the experience. Feel it as if you actually experienced it. Like whenever you dream, I mean, I don't know about you, but whenever I dream, it feels like I'm actually experiencing what I'm dreaming about. I'm very conscious, I'm very aware in my dream because my consciousness is there. My consciousness is actually experiencing that shit, right? And then I wake up. And then I have to give my body a moment to realize that I'm in this world. Okay? So, visualize throughout the day. You can get better at visualizing by reading. You can get better at visualizing by not scrolling and not watching TV. But be very aware of what you are daydreaming about, what you are visualizing. Visualize the best. Give your energy to the best. Don't give your energy to the shit that you don't want. Give energy to the shit you want. Okay? Focus on what you want. All good things. Okay. I wrote notes like the other day. So did I say slow down? I think I said slow down. But slowing down and observing is very major. I do have a free Shifting Worlds guide. Shifting Realities. It's absolutely free. It's on my website. Check it out. It's free. It is amazing. And magic will be revealed to you, and observing your reality and observing it also opens you up, right? Because life is not about being walled off and having all these blocks so people can't get close to you. There's a difference between not allowing anything to affect you, right? And still loving everybody. Still loving, still being compassionate, but not allowing shit to actually affect you. There's a difference between that and being guarded and walled off and not allowing anyone in, not allowing yourself to be compassionate, not allowing other people to actually love you, just pushing people away because you think that they're going to hurt you. But who is allowing the hurt there? You're allowing someone to hurt you. Some people, a lot of people, don't do it intentionally, right? They can say something that just rubs you the wrong way. And they had no idea that that was like your button. But since everything is a reflection of you, like you knew deep down, like you know it's a button, or that's being revealed to you that it is a button, so you obviously shouldn't be mad at yourself for revealing that to you. You just need to address it, or, you know, analyze, reflect, and play with it, right? Don't take life too seriously. But the Shifting Worlds Guide is amazing. Let the magic be revealed to you. It's absolutely free. Go download it. It's on my website. If you want help to recognize your patterns, what's keeping you stuck, you're not stuck. But it will definitely help you grow within a fucking month. Both of them will. But I would do the growth guide first, so you can see what patterns that you need to change, and that would help. That will help you be more present. That way you slow down and you can observe, right? So if you need help, if you need extra help, go check those out, right? Go check them out, because it definitely will help you. Both of them will. It's just, what do you need? What do you value? So, it won't hurt you. You never know until you try. It's free. Don't ask for your email. If you want to buy my book, Theo's Magical Thoughts, you're more than welcome to. It's not free, but it's definitely worth the money, because I wrote that shit and it's an amazing book. It will have you know where the future is going. And it will also, if you need hope, it'll give you hope, right? But it will also give you so much more than I can explain right now, because it is amazing. It does have a lot of depth to it. I'm very proud of it. Very proud of it. It wasn't just me. My angels and guides helped me a lot. But if you know anything about that, then you know. If not, it's fine. You'll definitely learn. You'll definitely learn. But anyways, I hope you have a great fucking day. It actually is day here. I'm pretty sure it's like 6 o'clock, and it's usually not this dark, but like I said, it's supposed to rain. Yeah. So thank you for being here. Thank you for tuning in. I will try to add some chapters up in this bitch. Because AI didn't write my script. AI is not ADHD, and oh, I did put other ones. Wash your hands. You know, you can visualize, or not really visualize, but have the intention of cleansing energy through your hands. Also, when you shower, cleanse your energy. It does cleanse your energy, but you can intentionally say that it's cleansing your energy. You don't have to speak it out loud, but usually people do feel the difference. They feel cleaner. They feel lighter, right? Rub your hands together. If you rub your hands together like this, I don't like doing it with rings on, but if you rub your hands together like this for 3 minutes, 3 to 5 minutes, but 3 minutes is fine, your body actually starts to harmonize, right? So do that. I gotta shake off the energy now. Yeah. Yes. I'm very sensitive to energy, and even if I go like this, I build a lot of energy up, right? But also, here's another technique I wasn't gonna share, but it just came to my mind. So I don't like hugs. Like I was never hugged as a child, so it's very weird to me that like people hug each other, you know? Very weird to me because I wasn't raised like that, right? So like pressing another person's body up against yours, it's very weird. And I never understood why people did that. I mean, I do now, but anyways. I have to like wipe their energy off, right? With the intention that I'm wiping their energy off. Okay. And if someone shakes my hand, wiping, like flinging really, but wiping their energy off, right? And of course, there's more practices like this. Swimming through the void. He has a great playlist like called Know Thyself, right? Swimming through the void. Playlist Know Thyself. He can teach you how to do a force field, an energetic force field. His is more complicated than mine is, honestly, but I still love him. He can teach you breathing techniques. He has a whole playlist that walks you through it, right? I think one of them, he's even shirtless, from what I remember. I don't know if he's all shirtless. I don't know. It wasn't very important to me. I think I like dully noted it, you know? Yeah. Hand gestures, like how I just went like that, like I swiped the image from my mind, like, meh. That's what you can do too. Like if you have a thought that you don't like it wasn't that I like hated the thought, but I was just like, meh, whatever. Swipe it out of your mind. Like hand gestures, mudras, very important. You don't have to do a mudra all the time, but body language, you can condition certain things and have like that will wipe the image, right? So whenever you're telling your thoughts, I don't know, I don't care, like I don't know, I don't care, however you want to do that, right? Or you can go like, I don't know, you know, roll your eyes at yourself. So yes, like I said, play with it, have fun with it. Don't take it so seriously. But Swimming Through the Void, he's a tarot, but he does have a playlist of spiritual practices. I haven't looked at it in a while. He has grounding videos. I know he has a protection one. I think he does like no, I don't know if it's the Father, the Son, the Holy Spirit one that he does with the protection shield. But protection shields you can do too. Like I do those a lot, but I do them for myself and my children, right? And then I say they are protected, right? I do it more for my children than I do for myself, but yes. So those are some daily spiritual techniques that you can do. Before I go to sleep, I like to visualize and do like a protection intention and visualization for my kids. And at night is usually when I'm going into my chakra systems. But through the day, I do the channel breath, clearing my chakra.
I am pure consciousness, pure energy.
Yeah, yes. My phone does talk to me. But anyways, I wasn't expecting that. Let's see. Breathing, heart energy, focusing on my heart. Conditioning, but conditioning is not really spiritual. Detachment, I do that. Yes. Daily spiritual practices. Tuning into God, tuning into your guides. I do that too. I don't even think I added that. But the more you don't think, the more you're not sending signals out, the more you do receive, right? And what you're receiving is usually guidance and intuition, like nudges from your spirit team. So all of these are very important, and it's like the foundation. Being present, slowing down, believing that you're in a magical universe, right? Clearing your energy, not eating till you're fucking full. Eat once a day. Drink a lot of water. Electrolyte water. So let me know if you want me to reiterate on any of this, right? I know I have an imagination video. I have a detachment video. I don't have a breathing video. I might actually. Go check out my favorites playlist. I might have one over there. Yes. The most important ones are breathing, clearing your energy. You don't have to visualize the entire chakra system, right? Just breathe. You can breathe and have the intention that with every breath, right? Inhale, you're inhaling good energy and exhaling negative energy, right? Inhaling balanced energy, exhaling unbalanced energy. Inhaling healing energy, exhaling unbalanced energy. But anyways, let me know if there's a point that you want me to reiterate on. If there's one of these that you want more help with, you can leave me a comment or email me. It really don't matter. I do these for you, not for me. I want to actually help you because I do this shit, right? But I believe in the magic, right? I believe in the magical world. I believe that we all are gifted, and we all are, and I want you to see it, and I want you to experience it. I want you to experience it. Cindy Dale says that we're all X-Men, right? And I love that. I absolutely love that. Because she knows it too. She knows that everybody is gifted. She knows everybody has spiritual abilities that people shove down, that people don't let come to light. So it's helping you, but it also helps me. Like, it also helps her. The more we evolve, the more we evolve. So, yes. Thank you for being here. Thank you for watching. I appreciate you. I appreciate your time, energy. Thank you for staying this long. Have a great day.